Welcome back. You know what it is. It's BFF time. Black F and Fathers. It's BFF LB here. Just giving you my take on certain situations going on in the world that I feel relate to black fathers. 'Cause I'm a black father. I want to piggyback off of the Anthony Edwards topic that I brought up in my last vlog. I want to give you guys some facts, even though, like I said, I just researched on the internet and I don't want to give you blind or naive statements on my platform. I at least want to give you things that I can kind of back up from what I researched on the internet. So, yeah, I was talking about Anthony Edwards. Right now, he's trending for it's saying that he's allegedly tried to pay off 18 years of child support for his newborn baby girl, and his newborn baby girl name is Aubrey. She's very pretty. I'll show you. I caught a couple of pictures online. I'll put them up, let you see what I saw. But yeah, Aubrey's his daughter. His child's mom name is Aisha Howard. Um, I'm gonna get to Aisha Howard. But yeah, right now he's trending for trying to pay off 1.8 million and some change in child support, like the financial aspect of child support. And like I said, I get it. Like if you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't be forced to. I wound up getting a comment in my comment section on my page, and a guy, he was saying you shouldn't be forced to be in a situation if you don't want to be, and as long as he pays for the child, I guess he felt that that was him doing his part, in which I responded to him that was the misunderstanding. Like, even though, yeah, financially he got to take care of his part, but then what happens with your daughter? Like, you got a whole female growing up in the world without a male. Not gonna say, maybe the mother does find another male figure to come into her life, but at the end of the day, that's your daughter. Like, you're the male figure who should be in her life. And me, just as a father, bro, I can't see my kids, let alone my daughters, out there unprotected. Like, that's just me. Like, I got daughters, so it's serious. Like, but I really feel some kind of way about that. But yeah, I guess Ant Man chose, like, he don't want to be in her life. I also read some other stuff, like Ant Man got, like, this is his fourth child. I'm not sure how accurate that is because I keep trying to do research on things, but the internet is crazy, bro. But it's saying, like, this is like this. I know it was saying that this was the second child that he was trying to pay off and not be a part of their lives. I read that in two different things I found online. I found that kind of crazy because I don't want you to be having children, bro, and just leaving them out here thinking you can just financially write them off, and that's the end of your responsibility. Like, I found a picture online. You actually was snuggled up with a baby, and that looked legit, bro. That looked like me and my kids, me and my daughters. Like, you look like you had this love for this child in your eyes, the same love I be having for my children. So hopefully, I know a lot of things on the internet aren't true, but you trending right now, bro. So I just gotta report on what I see and what I read about you. But what's crazy is, let's get back to Aisha Howard. Aisha Howard is now 38 years old. Um, Anthony Edwards is 24. Aisha Howard is also the child mother to the child of rapper Lil Baby. And I don't want to talk about nobody that I really don't know, like, or prejudge someone I don't know, but you just got to look at a spade and call it a spade. You got a baby by Little Baby, and you met him when he was 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are now like 24. No, you were 24 at the time or something like that. Um, yeah, I mean, or 27. I think you're like 8 years older than him or something like that. I think I read that you are now 38 presently, and Lil Baby is 30. So Baby met you at 19, and you guys have a kid together. And now you met Anthony Edwards, and you now have a child with Anthony Edwards. who's 24 and you're 38. Um, and I don't want to prejudge you and say that you're out here having babies with established black men for stability, but you gotta call a spade, lady. Like, I don't know, man. I don't want to be on here woman bashing. This is not what this channel is about. I'm just out here advocating as a black father and speaking from my point of view. But your track record saying, yeah, you have babies by famous dudes. Like, that's what you like. You like famous sperm. Like, you trying to stay I don't know. I don't want to get crazy on here. Like, I don't want to get canceled before I even get started. But yeah, you it's on here reported that the baby was conceived in Atlanta, Georgia, and you went and filed for child support in California because you know the child support laws are more strict in California, and you will receive a higher child support payout. Um, yeah, that all attests to your character. It's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, it looks like you're using your child as a financial tool, and that's sad. Like, that's what makes guys not want to have the responsibility or even deal with you. Period. Like, and that's a shame. Like, we really go through a lot, man. Like, a dude, like, I just want to put this out there too. Like, I guess it's been said over time that females mature faster than males. I kind of agree, kind of. You know what I mean? But then in the same breath, like, you got to look at a 21-year-old female and a 21-year-old male. They are both immature, even though they're 21 and they're considered adults. Like, they have not fully matured because I didn't fully mature until I turned about like 35. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I started looking at things different. I started calming down and being less quick to react off emotion than I was at my younger ages, at 21, 22. Somebody say something crazy, you ready to pop their head off. Somebody look at you crazy, you ready to pop their head off. Somebody do something to someone that you love, you weren't even there, but that person that you love could have been in the wrong. You didn't even take the time to give a rationale about the situation before you reacted. So that also takes maturity and time. Like, you're not going to just get that right off the bat. So I get it. And like, that comes with picking your the person that you reproduce with and that you have children with. Because like I said in my last vlog, y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all could have just crossed paths at whatever juncture in life. Y'all was having fun, and then next thing you know, that path crossing ended up in you having a child out of the situation. So you just gotta really, especially now, with what's going on in the world. Like, we got a president trying to erase Black history and all kind of, like, you just got to be careful on bringing a child into the world at this present time. Like, it's very crazy. But let me get back to this situation. Yeah, like, I just wanted to touch back on that Anthony Edwards situation because, like I said, I'm a fan of Ant Man. You know what I mean? And I'm a black father. He's a black father, so I want him to do better. Like I said, I don't want you to have any dirt on your name in the world about being a dad. Like, don't think financially, just paying your way out of the situation is taking you out of the situation. You have to raise these kids that you bring into the world, bro. And you definitely need to, if you have daughters, protection is key, bro. Like, you don't know what your daughter can end up being, who she can end up being in the world, like what she can end up contributing to this world, bro. And she's gonna carry your name. She's gonna carry your blood. Whether she carries your name or not, that's up to the mom. But she's gonna carry your blood. She's gonna know who her dad is. Like, I'm gonna be real. Don't be a Karl Malone. Fuck Karl Malone. Like, he's a clown for the shit that he did. Don't be a Karl Malone. Even though his situation was, he should be locked up behind his shit. Don't be a Karl Malone, bro. Acknowledge your kids. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Take care of yours. Um, I'm gonna end that on my man Anthony Edwards. I want to talk about real fast my man Ye. I don't know if people seen the Kanye interview with Academic, it was very, very interesting. My man came out with a leather Ku Klux Klan outfit on. Um, he had a bust down, iced out swastika around his neck. And I just want to give my take on that because Ye is a very influential person in the world right now. And he's very influent. He's been influential for a while now, but now it seems like anything he does, like he said in this interview, whether positive or negative, it gets casted into a negative light. I just want to give my take on Ye because I'm a Ye fan. First of all, that outfit was crazy, like crazy as far as I could never myself wear a Ku Klux Klan styled outfit. I'm getting feedback that the outfit was supposed to have some type of meaning behind it. It didn't have KKK or no type of KKK symbols on it. It was just the outfit. We already know what a pointy hood and that cape like shit. We know what that represents. We definitely know what a swastika is. So we're not naive to that. But the whole thing about it, if you would have watched the interview, he tells you like I can do shit like this, and they won't pay attention to my message or what I'm saying. They only see the visual. So I purposefully give you a visual. Like the dude tells you, I purposefully give you a shocking visual. I give you something to look at, something to talk about. But you're not listening to what I'm telling you. And I'm listening to this dude because even though he was ranting on about he called Beyonce and Hove and some other people. Um, how did he call them? He said, "Why would I want to reconcile with slaves and slave herders, broke slaves and broke slave herders?" And I had to do the math. Ye got more money than Hove. Ye got more money than B. Combined together, Hove and B equal Ye. And that's just mathematical facts. With that being said, my man Ye is hurting. Like people got to see the real message and see the real what's really happening in these interviews. Like he's ranting, yes, he's going crazy. He's saying fuck this rapper, fuck that rapper. He's calling himself a pink pussy polo wearing motherfucker. But y'all not getting the message. What he's telling you is, I'm not tough. I ain't come from tough stock as far as gangsters and killers and drug dealers and all that other stuff, but I'm a billionaire. You know what I mean? And I lost so much in the venture or the adventure of my success. You know what I'm saying? My success and my failure. Because if you look at Kanye, he don't have access to his kids, he don't have family, and he lost his mom. I feel once his mom passed, that was his rock, his stability, pretty much his conscience and common sense. So without your conscience and common sense calming you down and giving you rationale before you emotionally do something, that's the Kanye West that we're dealing with right now. And on top of that, he's a billionaire. So he knows things about other billionaires and other rich people and other like he knows what goes on in the world. He knows what goes on behind the scenes. He's at the point right now to where people have pushed him so far, he don't give a fuck. I got enough money to be arrogant and to do and say what I want. But it comes with a cost. Because if you look at the interview, they did that from a hotel room. And I found out Kanye has no known residence right now. This dude is a billionaire nomad. How is that possible? How are you a billionaire with no residence? Does that make sense? And that's just showing you he's scared to have a residence because he's scared of the backlash and all the shit that he's doing. But he has to do it because he has nothing else. Like this dude verbally stated that when he was friends with Hove, and I guess when everything was cool, he was looking for a sense of family. You know what I'm saying? And you can see that he got with a Kardashian. Like I don't want to talk about people, but black males don't last with the Kardashian family, yo. Like you don't come out the same dude as when you went in. So, like with that being said, like it's a like that's why I said you gotta watch who you reproduce with. But this man is at a point in his life right now to where he can't even enjoy the fruits of his labor. You know what I mean? Like the dude is a genius. He's a fashion genius. He's a cultural genius. He's a musical genius, and he's not being able to fully enjoy at 47 years old. I just had to realize this dude 2 years older than me, three years older than me. Like he's not even enjoying the fruits of his labor. And he got a lot of life left. He got a lot of life left. So you know what I mean? Like at the end of the interview, once he took off all of that costume stuff, all of that whole outfit and everything, you can see my man is drained, yo. Like he was leaving that interview from the hotel to jump on a flight to go to Japan, like immediately after. And I'm like, this is how this dude probably live life. Like he don't sit nowhere, he don't get nowhere to just sit and chill and take a breath, kick my feet back. This is my house. I need to recharge. You need that. Batman had the Batcave. You know what I'm saying? Superman had the whatever solitude. Like you need somewhere to go back to recharge so you can redo everything all over again. I feel bad for this man. You know what I mean? I'm a real Kanye fan, and all he wants is a family. He wants to have communication with his kids, with his daughter. He was mentioned how the Playboy Cardi dude. He was like his daughter is on Playboy Cardi's album. She has verses and all this other stuff. He can't even get his daughter on an album with him. Like he would have to go through red tape, and this is his child. And you gotta feel the pain. Like somebody was to tell me I can't get access to my daughter, something I created when I want, that would hurt me too. Like that would hurt me too. It would not only hurt me, it would frustrate me. You know what I mean? So I feel Kanye's pain. I feel he's like, yo, Hove and Beyonce, they have a ton of political influence, and y'all called yourself my family. We did this. They did the album together. They was running around and everything, but you didn't use your influence to help me not once. And I can understand Hove. I heard his reputation on how he distances himself from certain things that he deems negative or he deems that can affect his image. But you can't be mad at Ye if you be like, yo, I considered you a brother and you left me standing. Like you just left me holding the bag. You left the little homie on stuck. Like that's crazy. But my man Ye is a genius, man. He's not crazy. I don't want people to think that he's crazy. And he's just extreme. And he's like I said, he's at the point to where he's a billionaire. Like he can afford to be as extreme as he wants, as long as I guess nobody dies or gets hurt physically. That's how he on it, and it's very entertaining, like super entertaining. My man, yay for president. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. But all these guys, man, the two guys that I mentioned, they got daughters, man. Like I said, daughters, that's as a father, that's a scarier concept because you have sons and you want your sons to be like you. So when it comes to a daughter, you don't want your daughter to be like you, but you worry about her more than you worry about anybody else, being honest, because just because you know what's in the world, you know what's capable of happening to them in the world. And man, listen, I don't even want to get too crazy on here about my daughters and the lengths I would go through for my daughters. But that'll be the next vlog. So, like I said, this LB, you already know. I'm just giving my thoughts, what I was thinking. You know what I mean? Just letting y'all know. Please engage in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. I definitely I respond to everything, everything, everything. So please comment and give me your thoughts on this. Like I said, like, subscribe, and everybody who's been rocking with me so far, you already know I appreciate you like to the fullest. But I'm gonna be back. I think I'm gonna segue off into talking about being a girl dad. So get ready for that. Get ready for prom dresses. Going to get nails done. I know about all that. So yeah, this was another BFF episode. I'll check y'all on the next one. BFF LB. Everybody stay up.